Do you think that she would have seen the body, the neck bent in that coffin before it was buried? That's my question.
I don't know if she has seen it, but I see at the burial site.
But do you not believe she would have seen it? They are preparing someone's husband. Hold on now. They are preparing someone's husband. It's a woman's loved one. Unless we get the facts right. We need to get the facts right.
Okay.
Right?
According to the information, what she said.
No, hold on now. Hold on. You just need to slow down. Do we know or do we not know? But should that not have been the case, that she would have seen that it's okay for my husband to be buried? She would have seen the coffin before they shot the coffin. She would have seen the coffin in that state. Or not? Okay. Or not?
I don't know.
Do you not think she would have?
I don't think she did, according to what she said in the interview.
First of all, we need to verify that. So I need to write something down. I need to get a pen.
She said she wasn't even aware that the guy is going to.
Let me get a pen. Let me get a pen. I need to get a pen. Hold on. When I do my show, I make notes. So for the public, now we need to find out burial, neck or bent neck. Yeah. Wife to verify. Because she needs to tell us. Because you say, let me tell you something. Yeah. One thing I know is that the moment the husband of the deceased, the family of Mohbad taking over, they're not going to give the wife any opportunity to do anything. And there's a possibility that they may.
That's exactly what
hold on, let me finish. There's a possibility that they may have just done everything, and all they're expecting her is just to appear at that graveyard and then drop the coffin. But the Ikorodu boys and the spirit of Mohbad is saying, I want Wumi to see this. I'm making this up. I want my wife to see this. And the Ikorodu boy then pushed, and then they opened the coffin. You see, the thing is, don't dismiss anything. When there's criminality and there's cover-up, and we are in Nigeria, when the family of the man says to you, the only thing they expect from you is to just come and pay your respect, that is what you will do. Because they will take over everything. And whether you like it or not, I'm the IT guy. When my father passed away, I witnessed this where my mom is not allowed to do anything. We could have buried a goat. My father could have been alive today. And my mom will not even know because she's not allowed to do anything. What if the children of my father decided to fool my mom and my father pretended that he's dead, and we told our mom that he's been cremated? Who will my mom then believe? Whose ashes will my mom then believe we are scattering? Because the family of the man, of the deceased, take over, whether you want to accept it or not. And the woman doesn't have any power, and the woman will do as she is told. Because when you go to a platform where people are lying, they are not civil enough to address issues based on our culture and our tradition. People just wake up, conjure all sorts of stories to get lions, to get gifted, to have celebrate birthday parties on platform, play games on platform, and they are fooling their godlights. Because that is what they do. Because these things happen, whether we like it or not. Carry on, BC.
So according to what I had in our interview, she wasn't even aware when the guy is going to be buried. Because at night, they got to a corridor at night. She went to her auntie's place, which is not far from there. She heard about the burial from online bloggers. That's why she rushed there. And she was nearly mobbed. Even there was a woman that said, I will be talking to West today. That was Yoruba. That was even saying Yoruba Atuti Berenie, West fault. But like, I will be West today. And another said, what today, a backing motor in yellow way. That's what me I had on the video. That's they should collect Mubarak's car key. I was like, Omoti Wale, car key. The next thing, the video zoomed to where the dad was about 3 houses away from West. I was like, what? What's this man doing here? I never saw the mom. I never even know the mom was alive then, because that was another story out there. That one gone. Everybody is having partial amnesia. Were we not in town when the dad went online on like pre-interview to blackmail Sam Falano? That the man is trying to oppress him. The man fighting for your son. The man because people are saying he's fighting for justice. If you're fighting for justice, Falano is one of the biggest guys we have in Nigerian legal system. Do you think Falano, with his reputation, put his reputation at stake to protect a murderer? Because no matter how, even if Wumi is his client, the ethics bound him. If Wumi confessed the murder to the crime to him that, oh, I'm the one that did it, Falano, under the ethics, will never ever cover for Wumi. The only thing he might have to bargain for a lighter leniency for Wumi. He will never ever lose his license and reputation to cover up for Wumi, because some people have amnesia here and they don't know the ethic of the profession. He will never ridicule himself to that extent. That man was trying to find justice because the coroner inquest is fact-finding, because there is no smoking gun. There is no actual. There is no actual.
When we know what we know now, and this whole situation got up to Falano and all that kind of stuff, and Josie, I don't know. I mean, how do we quantify the separation when people should be working together? And then what are we trying to say? Are we trying to say that the moment Josie went his way and he went viral on radio stations, TV stations, and all that kind of stuff, Wumi then decided to step back? Because if Wumi is going to Falano and they've engineered the inquest and all this situation, should she not carry on? Or how did Joseph Aloba manage to just take over everything and then Wumi just disappeared into the background?
Were you aware that the man weaponized the public against that poor lady? I was even scared for her. I was scared for her.
No, hold on. Let's slow down a bit. The man did not weaponize. Hold on. Did not weaponize anything originally. The whole madness started from the same Cynthia supporters, of which we have Iyabo Ojo.
What did Iyabo Ojo do that was wrong?
Hold on, slow down a bit. And then out of Iyabo Ojo, passed on to VDM, passed on to African television. DNA then started because she said mobile pied inside the house in one of her videos. So how did we get to where we are today, and divided with this situation from the supporter of Wumi? Iyabo Ojo and Tonto Dike are those two efforts that are supporting Wumi, and then DNA came out of them. Explain that.
Okay, first of all, Iyabo Ojo and Tonto Dike they are not supporting Wumi. They are supporting Mohbad to get a befitting burial. They went to Ebony Casket to negotiate a befitting casket and a befitting burial ground in that vote, in VGC vote. What they did. And Iyabo came out. He said the father was coming to him to ask her. Father came to her to ask her to talk to Wumi, to that the document of the land.
What was Wumi doing engaging with Iyabo Ojo at the time? They're even sharing. Hold on. I will slow you down. They're even sharing the same phone, according to VDM, who got a hacker to hack this whole situation, which is illegal. But then it transpired that Iyabo Ojo and Wumi Cynthia may have been in the same place, sharing the same phone.
So are you going to believe? Are you going to believe what video? Do you know VDM and
No,
Yabo?
we are just having a discussion. It's not
Okay,
all
let me
I
talk.
believe.
Let me go further.
We need to
Let me
look.
explain.
Hold on, BC. When you're on this platform, I'm not supporting anybody, but any aspersion and assertion, anything at all in that particular time, the IT guy hasn't written it down. I don't have a recording. It's my brain that is waking up to say we need to address everything. Not because I'm making it up, because I'm not on anybody's side. But when the vehemence of what's his name, VDM, it was clear. Nobody, no Iyabo Ojo, no Cynthia Wumi Adebanjo, nobody came out to say it was wrong.
Sorry,
Nobody.
I would love to drop soon, but I would like to make a submission before I drop.
No.
Guy, can you let me come in? Because I've been
Before you
sitting
guys
there
start
watching.
getting impatient, let me finish with BC.
Okay.
So, my lady, please, it's the first time on my platform. I always give people enough time to speak. Yeah. So, if you summarize now, I'm sure we're going to engage again. You know, you've been lovely. Beautiful. And you've been very patient. All right, let's have a summary from you.
Okay, can I continue now?
Yeah, a summary. Let's get a summary.
So what Yabo came out, what they are doing is they want a bevity barrier for that guy and to make sure that people that bullied him did not go scot-free. That was Yabo Joe and Toto this case, like objective.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, because we have a divisive, Yabo is a kind of a polarized figure, kind of, because of the incident of Baba Ijesha issue, because there are some large populace of the Yoruba community that hated her because of what she did, the role she played in Baba Ijesha, being jailed for messing up young girls. Some people hated her for that, so they transferred that aggression to what she's doing now. They started rumor that they are looking for popularity. They want to use the poor guy's death to popularize themselves. That's why Toto Dike backed out. But Yabo went as far.
So do you not think that Tonto Dike and Yabo Joe's intervention support and all the things they did, do you not think it's a bit strange that is abrupt and all of a sudden the two of them disappeared? Do you not think it's strange?
They disappeared. That's what I'm saying. They disappeared. They want to give this like publicity for the government to make sure that people that bully that guy, and because they are facing the bully aspect of it. They are more specific about the bullying aspect. But when people like VDM, because VDM and Yabo, they have history as well, and other people that have got to settle with Yabo, they started pitching it aside. So to have to work at that, this thing is becoming too toxic.
So why is it that Tonto Dike and Yabo Joe only focus on bullying and not the cause of death?
Because everybody was believing before the police came out with the result that the bullying has a lot to do. That people that did the bullying, they are behind the stuff. But when the police report came out, so they just said, okay, they continue with the.
So they came in with an agenda.
To what they are.
And Tonto Dike came in with an agenda to nail Samilari and Naira Marley, and when they failed, they disappeared.
Because that's what they believe.
That's what happened. That's what happened. That's
what you believe. That's what you believed.
Okay.
Because Yabo went to that the freeze. Yabo and the Baghdad, they said the dad, that is Mohbad's dad, start calling her for them to ask Wumi to drop the document of the land.
Okay. Hold on. That's where we're going to leave our conversation on this one, because if the reason why I'm not shutting you down, we can go on forever, but we can't.
Because Yabo now said,
I don't want us to go to a point where we're not going to allow. We need to allow other people to engage.
Okay.
I know where you're coming from, but if we have to go down that route,
no, Yabo gave the reason why she backed out from the fight. That is becoming a family, that they are diverting from the main objective. That this is a family issue. It has nothing to do with what they are.
Let me tell you something. Yeah, you follow me as I'm following you. And we're going to address that. So I'm making my notes right now. And hopefully the next time I open my platform, I will invite you and I will make sure, BC, you start the show with me, and you will have all the time in the world to express yourself. We have a situation with the bent neck, and the bent neck now, what we asking is, did Wumi or is Wumi aware of the bent neck? And then today's date is the 2nd of July. And then we have two question marks. One is, did Wumi see the put together of the coffin and the sign off to lower it until the Ikorodu boys decided to open the casket? Big question. And we need to actually get to the bottom of the reason why Tonto Dike and Iyabo Ojo disappeared from the process. Why did they disappear from the process? And you obviously saying something, there's a follow on to shenanigans. Yeah, and other people got involved, bloggers got involved, and that is beautiful. You have been wonderful. I don't shut people down on my platform, but we just have too many people. Everybody wants to say something. Jack wants to go. And Jack, I'm actually a bit apprehensive that it would take 10 hours. Okay, Jack, over to you.
I'm going to leave as well. Thank you.
Bisi, please do come again. You are a champion. We have conversation that will take forever. I haven't shut you down. It will take forever. We're going to have that moment. I've made my note, and I promise you we will carry on. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm the IT guy. I love it. But the thing is, we don't have enough time to do these things. And I can't sit here for the next 24 hours because it's just not my calling. It could be if I'm getting paid, if I'm getting lions, getting alligators, and I'm playing games because I'm famous. I get my fans to come and support me and come and give me universe and universes. I have a life. Absolutely no disrespect to any well-meaning TikTokers. And we're not talking about the liars and the fabricators, the people that actually trouble their brain all day to work out how they're going to get 500 ewedu. Or one baby lion a month. Jack, over to you. Jack, come on, give it to us. We're winding down now, Jack. Go on, Jack.
Yeah, ITGuy.
Okay.
Quick one. Last. It's gonna be.
Friend Jack stumbling a bit and laughing.
My last tip.
The joke. He's getting the joke. Give it to Jack. Take it away, my brother.
Yeah, last submission. Yeah. You see, ITGuy, it's just unfortunate. The Nigerian government, and the police, they are just they're just a joke. They should be the poster child of the millennium, because I can't imagine what these people are doing and what all of these people are doing together with the family, because you have a 26-year-old guy whose neck was broken in the coffin, whose legs were broken, neck broken. So Are you saying that it's an injection that broke the neck? It's an injection that broke the legs? So, you see, it's just ridiculous. It's funny and it's disgusting, to be honest. When you think about it, to now think that somebody is gonna one son somewhere. I don't know what is wrong with with people, with all of these legal luminaries or whatever they call them, because they are shit to me. They ain't shit to me, to be honest. I don't know how you would think that such a person, that there is nothing that has happened to that person. I don't know how you would think in your head that the next course of action should not be for you to call on the police to launch into full investigation because something happened to that person. Somebody did it. Mohbad would not break his own neck. He didn't break his own legs. Somebody did it. Who did it? You won't see somebody. You won't see a corpse in that state and naturally not think that this person was mine. Let me not use whatever language. You understand that this person was put to death by someone. So how would you now think that the next course of action is to request for an inquest? To request for an inquest or for a coroner process, as though what has happened to that person is not visible. It was as though it was a little injection that was given to Mohbad. Or it was as though it's some kind of injection that was given to him that will cause him to be put to death. Whereas we can see that physically, this body, we can see what has happened to that body physically, that corpse. And that was what the people at Ikorodu saw when they forced those people to open the casket so that they could see, because they were not sure that it was their own icon that was put in that kind of despicable casket. But what happened when they opened it? Neck broken, legs broken. And now you're saying that you can't find the cause of death? You are saying that police cannot investigate that to get the perpetrators?
Jack, if rigor mortis or any other process of a dead body of realigning stuff caused the public to believe we can see that it seems bent and all that kind of stuff. We need to be careful saying the neck was broken, although we're using it now because it suits us, because we saw that the thing is curved one way, and I don't think we can just conclude that the neck was broken. Do you think so, that we should conclude that the neck was broken based on what we saw?
Based on what we saw, ITGuy, the thing is this. I've seen at least I've seen dead bodies. I've seen. Do you get? So now the thing is this: if somebody is dead, I do not think whatever you want to say, whether you want to say rigor mortis, you want to say livor mortis, whatever you want to call it, there is nothing that will make the neck of that person to be bent in that way, in that manner. And the legs will not be bent equally.
So do we then assume that the government autopsy lied to us, that they lied to us because when they did their assessment, Comrade Moses was in court, and it was actually as a member of the public, as is allowed by our constitution and the judicial process, actually asked the same question about the vertebral and every aspect of that. And the narrator, who would have been engineered as, how can I put it? Someone who has what it takes to present its credibility and all that kind of stuff, mentioned at that point that the neck was not broken. At the line, the pathologist was there, and we have to trust the pathologist. And this is an autopsy, and he said the neck wasn't broken. Comrade Moses asked the question on behalf of the public.
ITGuy, you see, if you know, like, okay, don't let me say if you know, because of some knowledge that I have, I 100% know that these people, they're bullshit in the public. They're lying to the public. Because for you to understand what I'm saying is this. Look at when the case of Lekki Toge happened. What did they say? The Lagos state government. They lied to their own people as though there was no casualty. The people were not dead. Nothing happened. As a matter of fact, look at the drama they put up. Look, there is nothing these people cannot do. These people, they operate, I don't know, they operate like mafians. They hate their own people so much that they will do everything and anything possible to make them suffer, to lie to them, to keep them in the dark, to keep them as slaves while they are masters. You can see ITGuy.
So now I have a problem. The problem I have is that there was a secondary autopsy and toxicology, and the public actually believed that was plagiarized, which is a bit laughable because something is there. They've done their autopsy. Toxicology is questionable. As they asked questions about where the government did the autopsy and toxicology, we went through that charade and bull crap about the old findings and what have you. We'll probably we'll probably have to accept that they did the autopsy where they claim they did it. We're not sure about toxicology. But are you trying to tell me now that the secondary autopsy and the primary one are both deceitful?
Yeah, they you see, what is more laughable is the autopsy that Mohbad's that claim that they did. They are actually worse than the government. That is why it's laughable for me when anybody says the man is looking for justice or anything. That man and everyone around him, there's none of them is looking for anything other than looking for money and looking for whatever it is that they're looking for. They lie to the public. As a matter of fact, let me tell you, ITGuy, the only way I will believe that they even attempted to do any sort of autopsy would be if they release the information, the full information of where it was done, of the that's the name of the lab, the country, the how much they pay for it. Release everything out to the public. Maybe when they do that, I will believe that they did something. They never did.
Let's put it this way: we're dubious about their report, the location on the toxicology, but I think the autopsy itself is cleared as done where applicable.
Oh, are you saying that Baba Mohbad's autopsy that they did it?
Well, are you telling me they did not do it?
They never did nothing, and that is why they cannot provide nothing to the public, and that is why they played safe by saying, instead of saying that because they knew that the government's own was inconclusive, then what did they call their own? Something similar. They said it was
unidentified or some kind of crap.
Can you see how stupid? Can you see how stupid they are? They're very stupid. All of them, the legal team, all of them put together, all of them together with their son, they're crazy. And I won't join them in that madness. So I stand neutral.
I think we stand divided by the outcome of both primary and secondary. Why? Because I don't think there's been transparency. I think when the public actually went to the government to push them to, there was a lot of misleading information. People went to all sorts of places and all that kind of situation. The first location or wherever wasn't correct, and I mean the whole thing has been a crazy charade really from the beginning. So if you want to sum up tonight, as you have been a noble contributor as always, how do you sum up tonight so that we can just round up, because I'm getting tired now. So let's round things up. What is your
ITGuy? Before you round up,
hold on. Let's allow Jack to just round up quickly. Okay. What should we take home with us? I'm coming to you, Adedoyin. What should we take home with us, Jack, tonight? What should we take home with us?
Okay, yeah, the ITGuy. First of all, there's this person in the comment, God's grace. He said, Jack,
don't worry.
Did you do phone forensic? Anyway, I just want to answer the person.
Don't worry about it. We're around it.
No. You never did nothing.
Okay, address it. Okay, go on.
Yeah. All right. So the IT guy, you see, you see the only way forward in this Mubat's case is still one thing. They still need to go back to the basics. Back to the basics. They need, you see, what they ran away from, that led everybody to this point. As a matter of fact, now they don't even know how to. They don't know how to round off the whole thing. They don't know how will I put it now, package and sort of like sell the whole thing to the world now. So they need to go back to the basics.
It's time not running out.
Investigation.
But it's time not running out.
Yeah, time is IT guy. Look,
Yeah.
the only thing I have strong belief in now is that if they do proper let me tell you, IT guy, there's too many young people involved in this case, and too many young people that were directly involved. What you have found everybody doing, the Adura, whatever, the rest of them, and even Wumi,
And the critical thinkers.
the critical thinkers, you see, those ones, I would refer to them as criminal thinkers. They are criminals. All of those guys, they're all criminals, because when you see what they're saying and things that they're doing, you can see clearly that these people, they're criminally minded, and they're deliberately doing all that they're doing, swindling the public, engineering some sort of discord among the public so that they can continue to profit off the public's fight and noise and waste their time and effort. It's just crazy, Aitiga. Let me just drop the ball there.
Okay, thank you so much. Let's have Ade doing.
Okay.
Remember, we're rounding up now and we're summarizing things so that we can all
good.
enjoy
Okay.
our
So,
respective.
excuse me. I actually came up because of. Please just permit me, please, if you don't mind. And
Well, keep it brief, really.
okay, I will.
Okay.
I came up because of a guy that came onto your platform and he was talking about the industrial gods. So I'm going to speak on that. I mean, first of all, how did we even get here? How did we get here? Mobad went to a show, right? And we were told that he had a fight with his best friend. Then he bled, according to the police. Then he got home. They called the nurse. Nurse gave him injection, tetanus injection, through intravenous, and Mubad, according to the wife, that he died at the hospital. So now, let's go back to every word.
The one
Testament.
said he died at the hospital. Let's
Okay.
make that clear.
Please allow me to
No,
speak.
I'm putting that in there. Just
Okay,
like you
so,
came up the other
she
time
had-
and said he died in the house.
Okay,
we don't know when he died.
Please, can you allow me
That
to
is not
speak?
clear.
I will allow the two of you to engage so that we can
Okay,
end this
so
here.
please,
carry
if
on.
she's going to engage with me, I don't want
Well,
to
so
be
we
at
engage
a
with
crossfire
you.
with her.
Don't
So now,
don't take it to heart, yeah?
no, I'm not.
When
No,
people
no,
engage, they just
no,
engage.
please.
She's gonna
I don't
engage
just want to
with
be
you.
disrespected.
No. She's going to engage with you, and if she wants to engage with you, she's allowed. And you just need to be accommodating. That's all.
All right, well, okay, good.
Okay.
So now, according to what we were told, she gave an interview on Chud. And they asked, I think it was Chud or Channel Television. And she said that her husband died, I think 20 minutes after I got to the hospital. The doctor came out and told them that he had died. Okay? So now, if you are talking about the industrial gods, I wanted to ask this guy some questions.
Correct that before you move
okay,
on. He
please
said
just
the
let me-
husband died 20 minutes when she got to the. She
Okay,
said
good.
he was pronounced dead.
Okay,
We don't know
all right.
where he died at. Make sure
Okay.
you are correct.
All right, thank you.
No
Okay.
assumptions here.
Okay, I got it. Okay, so thank you for that. So now, if this guy is saying or telling us that the industrial gods, my question is, the driver that drove them to the house was interrogated, and the driver never made mention that any industrial god came in.
Oh no, are they doing? Hold
on, please.
I still need to slow you down.
Mr.
You need to slow down. That phrase, industry gods or gods, has been addressed already. Is just a figure of speech.
By the wife. Sorry, by
It's just an assumed body, like when in politics they say my political godfather.
Godfather, yeah.
okay. So my question, okay,
That
no,
the driver will not have anything to start saying anything about
okay,
industry.
so
We need to be
so
careful.
IT guy, so
Yes.
IT guy. Well, you said I should talk to this lady right here.
No, no,
If
no,
we are
no.
talking,
But we also need to slow
No,
ourselves down.
IT guy. No, I know I did
Because
do
we
it.
can
I didn't know
understand what
you.
you are
Please,
saying.
when you're
How
talking
can the
to me, don't
hold on,
say
Queen Abike.
this
No, hold on, Queen
lady.
Abike.
oh,
How
so
can the
please, what's your
driver?
name? I'm sorry.
The driver
You saw. You
be
can use
talking
the
about
name you're
industry
seeing over
God?
there.
The driver
This
Who
cannot
respect
am
be.
I
will
even
not be
speaking to? Oh,
tolerated. I will
Queen.
not
Okay,
disrespect you, and you may
Okay,
not disrespect me.
okay, Queen Abiki,
With all
right?
due respect.
Okay, Queen Abiki. I'm sorry, Queen Abiki. Okay, so now, Queen Abiki. So now, we were told. So now, who do we believe, or what is going on here? We were told that the nurse came and injected Mubad intravenously with, what's it called, with a tetanus injection, right? Okay. So there is no way. In fact, I just took a tetanus injection because I travel a lot. I took a tetanus injection. Okay. And what it did to
How
me,
was it administered to you?
Yeah.
I took tetanus
That will
injection
not be
on my
here.
hand. Okay. On my hand. Not through
By what?
intravenous.
Through what? Through injection
Injection.
or
Yes.
through IV?
Yes. No. Not intravenously.
Okay.
Through injection. I took it through on my arm. The only pain I felt pain for 3 days because my arm was heavy and it was painful. Then I took, some medication. Then I became fine. All right. So now, all this here is so confusing. Very, very confusing.
Why is it confusing? I don't
Who do
get
we
it.
believe? Now you're talking about that Prime Boy fought him from the show. He bled. Then he got home. Industrial guts. What is going on here?
Because can I buttress this before you move? Are we talking? Are you going to talk about the tetanus injection? Is that what you want to know
Listen, I don't
about?
want to talk about the tetanus injection.
You
I'm
brought
not
it
going
up.
there.
You brought
So
it
my
up.
question now is, who do we believe? Is it Prime
You
Boy that
believe
fought
you
him?
you need
And
to believe the facts that has been established.
what
Not
fact has
what
been
everybody
established?
said.
What is the fact that has been
As it
established?
stands now, hold on. As it stands now, what is the police saying? What is the conclusion?
I'm asking you a question.
And
What
that's
do
what
you
I'm
want
saying.
us to
As it
believe?
stands now, hold on. As it stands now, it is pointing to the nurse.
It is pointed to the nurse. Okay,
The
so now,
nurse and what's the other guy's name? They will have to go to court. We don't know yet.
Fendi. Okay,
Hold on.
I got you. Go ahead, please.
This is where we are. We are at the junction where it's looking like they're gonna charge the nurse and spending to courts.
Okay.
Now, hold on.
Don't tell me to
You asked
hold
me a
on.
question.
I
Let me
started this
finish.
conversation.
Don't let
So
person
don't tell me
finish
to
now.
hold on. I started the conversation, right?
You started it, but let me finish my answer. You didn't let
Okay,
me
then be
finish my
short,
answer.
please. I mean, you just keeping me. and
Excuse
telling
me,
what
did
to
you
hold
just
on.
shut?
Does
Did
it make
you
sense?
ask me to just shut up? Adedoyin, please. I'm not in the mood to do what today. With all due respect, not today. Not today. Go ahead.
Okay,
Let me
okay, please just let me go ahead, please, so that you can continue. Okay?
Ladies, you are my last contributors. This is where we're going to leave it. I want to say a wonderful thank you to everybody that's partaken in this discussion. It's been civil. I want to say a very big thank you to Otumba for being faithful and giving. I want to celebrate Otumba and say thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much for the wonderful. I also want to
Thank
give
you,
my
sir.
wonderful
Thank you,
guitar,
ITGuy. It
who
was
I will
quite
class as
interesting.
my
Thank
number
you.
one. I will class Thunder Fire, Thunder Gazer as my number one gifter. Celebrating both Otumba, Thunder Fire, Didi Drew, my top gifters, and every contributors and every gifter, even if it's just one Igiewedu. Just one Igiewedu. So I tell you what, I love you guys so much. I love you for being you, your wonderful contribution and support. The show cannot be real. It cannot be the same without every single one of you. Whether it's a palm wine tapas, keep tapping the palm wine. I keep asking, when is my palm wine gonna come? They're saying, wait again. And now that Queen Abiki is still there, Queen Abiki, say goodbye to everybody. The best you can.
Goodbye, everyone. Don't get
Alright.
your emotions riled up. It's still gonna be deliberated on facts. Whether you like it or not, we're gonna deal with facts. Your truths are welcome to.
Final prayer is every tapping, every comment, and every words that we've given will not be our last.
Amen.
And as we're saying amen to that,
we enjoy you all.
The enemies are there, the frenemies are there.
Laganja, I love you. We still gonna be here all day. It's always
And
fun
we
here.
stayed steadfast. We do things in a very civil and respectful and noble manner.
If you are not intellectual, don't come here because you'll be challenged. You will not go for free. Around here, you will not be free. We would challenge you intellectually.
It's also very beautiful that in every chosen language you use dialogue, whether it's Pidgin, Yoruba, or English, be civil. And out of that process, I say, have a wonderful evening until we meet again.
Bye.
Psychology free. Maybe the samples are useless, man. There's nothing to write them off. How was the samples even preserved? How was those samples taken to Spain where they said they did the autopsy? The toxicology.
Most of the stuff we talk here is just assumption.
It's not assumption.
The state
Bita,
of
you
that
read
body.
Bita, do you not know about cops?
The state of that body.
Engineer,
The state of that body.
Engineer, don't you know about dead bodies? Don't you read up?
AEA,
Come on,
let
check
me
now.
come in. Let me come in. You see, these people did their assignment very well. That is why it is hard to solve the puzzle. One, my own belief and my opinion. I may be wrong anyway, but nothing will change my mind until I saw a very, let me say, a kind of a certain evidence that can easily change my mind. I believe Mohbad died on Monday, and they allowed the body to be there without being protected for extra 24 hours, which after 5 to 6, 7 hours, rigomotive sets in. You understand? Which means the body system has been taken, is under processing already. You understand? Before Tuesday, that the body was even now being taken out of the house, exposed to the sun, taken to the hospital. You understand? Where they declare dead on arrival, brought in there. After that, they took the body back home. You get it? The body still remained the same, unkept, till the night, till the following day, extra 48 hours. Extra 48 hours. That is one. Secondly, the body spent about 9 days under the soil. About 9 days under the soil as well, before exhumption. The composition process, another one, making 2. Now the sample they took, according to the pathology, the first one, the sample took several days before being sent. How sure are we that this sample was not changed? How sure are we that the sample was not being tampered with? How sure are we that they even sent the right sample? You understand? So now you see that the assignment was well, they took their time to sort everything. One, The same police who is investigating came back to tell us after several days that Mohbad has been buried, 9 to 10 days. These people are living in the house. They are eating, they are sleeping, they are waking up, they are sweeping, they are washing clothes, they are mopping the floors. After 9 days that the body is being exhumed, after that, another 4 to 5 days before the police went to the crime scene, the house, to examine, to do their own private findings. And at the end of the day, they came out to tell us that they still found syringes, gloves, after several days. Can you see that the assignment is well carried out? This is how they played the game, and they make sure you understand, have access to the first-hand information that could jeopardize their chances of winning the case. For VDM to come into the case to create a kind of awareness that nobody has ever created, I believe each and everybody is going to sit tight on this case. And that is why I decided to choose this right path again. Before, I've also seen the justice for Mohbad as a race of fun. Okay, just come out and catch fun. Curse me, make I curse you. Insult me, make I insult you. You're on your own. There's nothing we want to talk about justice for Mohbad anymore. Because I promised myself until the case take another turn before I can come back to it fully. Now the case has taken another turn. Do you understand? And that is why we are coming together to do this kind of critical analysis. You understand now? These people, they have the way of manipulating people's heart towards whatever they want to achieve. Lifestyle is a suspect. OG is a suspect. DJ Bami is a suspect. Adura is a suspect. Darusha is a suspect. Wumi is a suspect.
Prime suspect. Prime suspects.
Damola is a suspect. Thank you, Jarionile. Damola is also a suspect.
When you want to talk of Wumi, use prime suspect, please.
Wumi is a prime suspect. Damola is also a suspect. You understand? This is how these people should be treated. They are suspects, so they should be treated as one.
You need to add the industry gods too. They are also suspects.
I don't know the industry gods.
Because the industry gods are not in that house.
We've not set
Industry
our
God
eyes
did
on
that.
the industry gods. They are not feasible to us. So we should hold on to those that we know officially. Darosha came out of Corona inquest and he sat on the floor and he put his hand in his head.
I don't know if it's the same lifestyle. Somebody's typing in the comment section lifestyle. What is the meaning of
Fake account. 100 in Mo check a fake account.
Okay.
What is the meaning of suspect?
Don't you check your dictionary? You called lifestyle. Daft head. Arifa,
Àyìnfà ẹ
continue.
má dáwọ́ rẹ̀ ló jàre bó ṣe máa ń
So,
dá kíní síwájú rẹ̀.
all these ones now fake account, 95 followers. So we should not give attention to all these ones. The point is this: all these people are suspects. They are not eyewitness alone. They are suspects. They should be treated like one. But there is no way here I will go from go corner where I no go still come back to this same point, that in as much the family of Mohbad are still protecting Adura, they have no choice. All these people I mentioned, the family is protecting them. There's nothing more. Because the game now is you scratch my back, I scratch your back. When VDM came out to interview, what's this man called? The first interview, Samilari. Lifestyle came out and he was ranting, fighting. Why would you people do this? No. You bully him. You are a liar. But Lifestyle could not come out to tackle anybody in that house on what happens to Mohbad. Can you see? When a police officer told me one thing one day, when I was running around on this case, he said, wait, Arifa, I won't mention the person's rank. He said, don't you know that when an outsider comes in to commit a crime like this, it is so easy for the insiders to narrate what happened because they are not planning to lie, they are not hiding anything. Now the only differences that will be there is choice of word, but everybody will tell you what really happened because they are not the one who commit the crime. Imagine somebody just walk into Mohbad's house and shot him dead. The wife will be everywhere saying what happened. We are on the bed, oh. The person just walked in and immediately before my husband talk, boah. The people in the house, they are four. They just walk in. They tell all of us to lie down. And this one went up. We just had a gunshot. All these things will be easy for them to narrate without hiding a dot. But in as much it's an insider that commits a crime, it will be difficult to narrate the story because they have a lot to hide. Lifestyle no gree come outside. Lifestyle no gree come outside to tackle those in the house concerning the case of Mohbad. I was on his live when he brought Zomo, and I asked, he was trying to ask Zomo a question, and he's asking, where was I when all this thing happened? Zomo did not know answer to give him. They are trying to say, am I in school? Yes, you are in school. Yes, you are in school. Game. Do you understand? Game. All these things are obvious. All these things are obvious. I'm still looking forward to the time that the likes of Darusha or Adura will be invited by VDM. If Adura go, I go raise up my hand. Because I know the family is highly protecting their son. They never want anything to happen to him. They've lost one. I know how it feels.
The mother will never allow Adora to go.
It's not easy, Baba. They don't lose one already. They are not prepared to lose another.
Yes.
Losing another might not be in the case of buying, but they are not prepared to even let the boy face any jail term. And in as much they are preparing to protect him, they have no choice. Wumi will be protected, Darusha will be protected, Damola will be protected, Bami, Lifestyle, everybody that knows about the issue will be protected, highly protected.
What
because
does
you come for me, I'll come for
what
you.
Arifa, what was spending?
Spending is part of them. Spending is part of them. I stopped mentioning Spending's name because he's facing the charge already.
Okay.
He's facing the charge already. The DPP has charged him already. But I still have these great feelings that he's going to escape the charge. But that's story for another day. Guys, make I give him a chance to talk.
Yeah, so exactly that is what they have in the script now. By the time they hacked, the end, actor no go die. They will escape the charge. In fact, you just nailed it, Arifa. You said something now. You nailed it. In fact, if it were to be an outsider that came to buy Mohbad, hey, the wife would have come out to talk truly, like you said.
Yes, exactly.
And I can tell you, everybody in that house will have one or two story to say. In fact, they will be jumping, they will be eager to say it. The person that will say, they tie me to Igewe Dunio, they tie me to Chianio, every one of them will have one or two things to talk. But because it is within them, they find it difficult to talk, and our Olokpa, they are looking. Oh, sorry, sir. Sorry. Let me land, sir. And let me now tell you, you cannot blame the Olokpa, Arifa. There was a story I said on the Mommyphonics platform or so yesterday. you have a company, a very big company. You have a pano section there. You have everything put in place. All of a sudden, the company now got fire. You get everybody, they were shouting, hey, yeah, fire here, fire. Then immediately, the fire service people, they rise up. They wanted to put everything in place to stop the fire. Then all of a sudden, you just see them relaxing. None of them is standing up to go and do anything again. And the fire continued. What did you think have happened? The owner of the company have called the pano that don't do anything now. You get, the owner of the company have called the pano that leave the, is it your father's company? Maybe it's my own company. Leave the fire now, let the fire continue burning. You get, so definitely some people are giving instruction to the Olopa, and that is why you see the Olopa. Some Olopa are pained that this is happening and they could not see anything to do to it. But what do? You get order from the owner of the company. So you just need to just look, sit down, look. You get. Thank you.